YOLO. Hello there. Hello there. Ay, jeez. Hello. How are we today? It is Friday. It really is. And boy, am I glad. Hello. How is everyone doing on this Friday? We're going to be here until the storms kill the power or the internet, whichever one happens first. Hopefully, we get to be here for a little bit. Yay, I've reached a 30 stream streak. Yay. Man. So, Fenris just announced another sale. Because we haven't had enough sales, there is now a skill sale taking place as well. They just did this like minutes ago. So 3 for 2 skill trading. So prices are in US dollars a parlo. Yeah. So this is a good sale, I guess. I don't know. $384 though. You kind of lost me on that part. Definitely lost me on that part. Woohoo! Hello, Parlo. How's your art going? How is your art going? You're pretty good at it, homie. You're pretty good at it. I am impressed. That's better than anything I'd ever be able to do. I am not artistic. The closest thing I can do to art is like mowing the yard in a straight line. And that's not even right, because it's like straight-ish. Oy. Woo. Getting yesterday after showing y'all. Was on the game till 2 a.m. Oh, man. Yeah. 2 a.m. For my old butt, that's pushing it, man. 2 a.m. Good for you. That's what Tiny has been doing. She's been staying up so late, like playing and stuff. Like, not even like gaming or anything. Just, you know, playing. Like, doing her, like, playing with her beads and, you know, making things and like that. She'll stay up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and then sleep until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, yeah, it must be nice. It must be nice. So next month she'll be 11. She's almost 11. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, time flies, right? It's crazy. Turned 15. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not ready for her to be a teenager because she's already, like, busy now. Good Lord. Like, she's, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. She's always busy. Filthmaster, hello there. Thank you for gifting that, Naparlo. Hey, there you go. There you go. Thank you. Hello there. How are we all today? One. We're going to be here until the power is knocked out because we're going to have storms. Like, what the heck? Did I just, like, teleport? What's going on? Long time no see. You are absolutely right. How are you doing? It has been a long time, my friend. Very long, very long. It's also PI day at some point. I just don't remember what time they all pop out. But thankfully, I'll get a Discord notification. Pretty good. Finishing up on the big renovation at home. Ooh, home renovation. Isn't that fun? It's like, it sucks, but it's awesome at the same time. Like, we are literally doing some similar stuff. Like, the deck. So if you didn't know it, your deck, like, even with pressure-treated wood, it makes it water repellent, not waterproof. So if it's constantly damp, there's a fungus that can actually grow inside of deck boards. And what it can do is begin to rot everything. And the people that owned the house before us, they didn't take care of the deck whatsoever. And by extension, the sunroom. So that it started to get weak on some of the deck boards, and they also didn't do drainage correctly on the end of the roof, so it's just constantly damp. We took down all the trees last year, but it wasn't fast enough to stop the what was beginning, and now it's like rotting, which is sad and sucky. That's yeah, so we have to replace most of the top of the deck, a lot of the support beams that have surface destruction, and then yeah, it's awesome. Being a homeowner sucks, okay, but every dollar you put into it is a good thing. One, it keeps the value good, and two, it's your home. Why not have something nice, right? Oh, last year streaming is COD streaming on. Oh man, good God. Yeah, it's been a while. So I had to stop first-person shooters, basically. So when Warzone 2 came out, something changed. Not just with the game, but with me physiologically. I actually physically get sick, like, when I play those kind of games now because of the coloring and the movements. I've tried colorblind mode. I've done all kinds of various things. So I just wrapped it up into, hey, I'm getting old. It's okay. It's okay. We'll go back to playing what we really should be playing. It's PVC boards. Yeah. I guess I actually just recently found out there is metal decking boards too, but a lot of people are anti that for some reason. I don't know. Had some storms 2 days ago. But we're in a spot where it storms around. Yeah. Same here, Aparlo. So we like all those tornadoes that hit the Midwest was right in line with us. But our entire area is in just enough of a dip, enough of a valley, that what they'll do is they'll just skirt northeast of us. Like, we'll see all the lightning, the thunder, we'll get the rain, but as far as like the tornadoes and bears and stuff like falling from the sky, it always misses us by a couple of miles. Luckily. Does Mystic still play COD or Halo? Not really. She has been so busy between her working and, just life with her gallbladder getting removed and stuff. Not really. She cannot sit still. She is physically unable to sit still. She just doesn't. It bothers the crap out of me how much energy she can actually have. Yeah, it's not fair. I haven't played with her. Yeah, you're right. It has been forever. I'm curious. I haven't seen anything about the new Halo, like whether I know there's no multiplayer, but like if the campaign is going to be crossplay or not crossplay, but a good God, a party of people that can play it. I don't know. I think that would be cool. I just can't wait to do the library and assault on the control room. I'm just really curious to how that's going to go. It's couch co-op and co-op maybe. Yeah. I guess I keep seeing articles about some other game being released in November as well. I haven't taken the time to actually like get into that, but I keep seeing it. Between that and what's it called? The Halo TV show. Dude, the one mission I don't want to do is 343 Guilty Spark. Yeah, I heard something about that. It isn't that special, is it? Yeah. GTA 6 coming out in August or September. Yeah, I seen an article about that. They're like expecting, I forgot what the number was, but some kind of ludicrous amount that they'll make in the first like couple of hours because of people ordering. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not really a Grand Theft Auto person. I mean, I played 3, 4, and 5, but I don't know. It just really GTA just you can only steal cars and like beat people with a baseball bat enough so many times before you get bored. I never cared about GTA Online. Never. You can pre-order it already now. Nice. I always get lost in the part after you find Jenkins in the hell. Yeah, getting lost. So after you encounter the flood spores, like trying to weasel your way back. Yes, because each one of those little square areas where like there's like all the blood on the walls and stuff, and then when everything starts to break apart and you have to choose a new path. Yes, exactly. I get lost as well. Fun little memories. Yes. Sniper kills. Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, they really hyped it up. I mean, they hyped up Infinite as well. I mean, see, right now the writing is on the wall though, because like everybody was like, "Oh, 343 ruined Halo, Bungie, Bungie, Bungie," and then look at Bungie right now. They killed Destiny. Marathon is kind of a fail, and then Bungie just laid off like 400 people, which is half their workforce. Yeah, Bungie isn't doing very well either. Yep. Playing around pretending to talk to her since she's in the control room. Like, where do I go? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna play it. Once the download is available. Well, it releases I think on the 28th of July or something like that. I have it in the calendar, but I'm gonna get 1 month of Game Pass so that way I can play the new Halo, beat it, and then wipe my hands of it. Yep, yep, yep. I'm not sticking around for it. Because I'm going to have to do it really slow anyway, because it's going to make me sick. It sucks getting old. Yeah, I ended up getting, I mean, I got new glasses, got my eyes checked, like, everything is right. There's, I mean, obviously I wear glasses, but, I mean, there was no reason to just feel that way after playing an FPS, just overnight. It wasn't a gradual thing. It's just I woke up one day and it just started. So, like, yep, okay. But hey, I can say I was semi-pro in Halo. She can say she was semi-pro in Halo and Call of Duty. Like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm good with that. I play GTA just to get sniper kills and roadkill just to drive around. I always liked flying the planes. I always enjoyed that. Like especially like the big ones, just like flying around the city. I like doing that. You got Plat 4 and ranked snipers. Nice, nice. Heck yeah. On Halo Infinite. There you go. Dude, I've been watching the categories. Like, there are more people, at least when I'm looking at it, there are more people playing MCC, or at least watching and stuff, MCC, than there are Infinite. I don't know if, that's a hint or what. Yeah, GTA is fun just to mess around and do whatever you want. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the campaign, I mean, it was okay. It just didn't last very long, in my opinion. Or maybe I just burned it too fast. I don't know. But, yeah, Grand Theft Auto's at least GTA 5's campaign, it was really quick. It was really quick, in my opinion. So, Filthmaster, what else you been up to, man? I mean, other than renovations, which I know that's a very time-consuming and wallet-consuming endeavor. It's amazing how much crap is to, like, fix stuff up these days. I am not Bob the Builder. I am not a construction person, so learning things, I'm pretty sure I've personally funded some like DIY like YouTube channels because of learning some stuff. I could do electrical. Electrical is easy. Plumbing, I mean, it seems easy, but it's not. Um, but electrical, I'm good with. Everything else, like, oh yes, you must cut this at 1/16th of an inch while applying tape and pressure going down the stairs on a chair at the same time. I can't do that crap. Uh, Months renovating and preparing an RV trip this summer. What? You did all the renovations yourself? Good man. When you got some spare time, come over to my house. I got a job for you. I will pay you in cookies and I don't know, whatever else. Yeah, it's fun renovating. It's just the learning process sucks because if you do it wrong, you're just like, oh yay, how long can we make this last until we absolutely have to do it again? Sounds good to me. There used to be a day where I'd accept ISK. Yeah, ISK for work. Yeah, I know, right? That would be nice. That would be good. For an RV trip, that sounds fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Mystic wants to do one of these days. Just kind of go cross country and just see a whole bunch of stuff, like the Mall of America. You know, go to other things and see them. Not necessarily in an RV. I'm not really an RV kind of person. But yeah, just go see some stuff around the country. Yep, like we used to do Doomsday Mission on GTA 5. We'll split up and go through a mission like COD characters. Nice. Nice. I tried playing GTA Online. It was interesting, I guess. It just didn't hook me. I mean, I can understand why people like it, but eh. Oh, excuse me. It really wasn't my thing. But I'm really specific when it comes to games. Like, I was enjoying Diablo 4, but they just make it infinitely more complicated. They just keep adding tiers of complication to it, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just here to like kill bad guys, and that's it. Soak up experience points. I'm not trying to like RNG the crap out of this. Uh, we do most private lobbies. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Did the ground floor with all new windows, in-floor heating. Oh man, don't say that to Mystic. She's been wanting that too. PVC flooring, new kitchen and skylight. Then added 2 additions on the room to create his big ass master bedroom with in-suite bathroom with sauna and jacuzzi. Good God, that's a lot of work, man. Yeah, a big master bedroom. Like ours is 18 by 14, and I thought that was big. No, I'm sorry. It's 36 by 18. I was wrong. I always get the math wrong. And like I was like, what the heck? Half the house is just the master bedroom. But dude, like a sauna and jacuzzi? Good for you. That's some craziness right there. So we had a hot tub when we first moved into the house. It was on the back on the deck, actually. We're not hot tub people. They blew a line on one of the pumps, like the first season they had it. So they just left it for 2 full seasons with water in it and everything and didn't seal it. So, yeah, there were, let's just say, a lot of creepy crawlies inside it. And it was, you could probably solve hepatitis Q being near it. I mean, wolf spiders that were as big as your face. Like, good God. So we yanked it off the deck, ripped it apart, and got rid of it. The solar panel setup waiting to be installed by me too. What? Oh, big ass for Dutch standards. That thing was a biohazard. Yes, it was. See, that's, well, I mean, A jacuzzi and a sauna. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, it's not near as much maintenance as like a pool or something because you know it's also kind of a glorified bathtub if you treat it correctly. So it's not as bad. It's just they're really heavy, and you got to make sure the floors are reinforced and all that stuff. There's a lot to it. I mean, obviously you figured it out, so good on you. Solar. So on Google Maps Live View, you cannot actually see our house because we live in the deep woods, like the woods where, like, if you just look at it, you start hearing banjos, um, and if you start walking through it, all of a sudden you're wearing a cowboy hat. Okay, that's kind of like where we're at, and so we took down 16 trees last year to open up the yard at least, and now it's green. It's green. It's nice. Solar would be awesome, but here in the Midwest, it's hit or miss. You'd be making solar energy every day, but we get a lot of good cloud coverage, so I don't know how well that would work. Well, never get on our farms. 30 centimeters concrete over here. Anyway, yeah, that's true. I remember playing with Mystic during her 12-hour stream on COD. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you guys do your foundations a little different. I wish that we all sat on cement, but no. Concrete foundation, and then everything else is wood. It sucks, but hey, it's what you got. It's what you got. So do you still play Eve, their Filth Master? Or not really? Or did you finally grow up and like, hell no. Heck no. Huh. I've got an account but I haven't played in over a year. Okay, okay. Yeah. Can't really find enough time for it. Yeah, that's very true. Unlike anything else, like, oh, let me play a quick match of Call of Duty or Fortnite or something like that, versus Eve, where like, hey, do I have the next 3 hours uninterrupted? Eve is definitely a second job. Definitely a second job. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, no, that's fair though. A lot of us grew up. Some of us didn't. But yeah, a lot of us grew up and eventually had to put it down. Yeah. Like Giselle, he's big time, big wig at Microsoft now. He hasn't really played in a very long, like 18 months either. Remember the Legendary Woman said, yeah, yeah, I did see that he still plays. There's still a few people that are still going strong. I mean, Halo is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to knock Halo. They're in an interesting time period right now. Gaming has changed, and they're still trying to hang on with the legacy standards. But at the same time, the Fortnites and looter shooters and extraction shooters, those are kind of slowing down as well. I had to pop my ear. I've had fluid in my right ear for like weeks now, and the doctor said, "Oh, you have allergies." No, I don't. But okay, thanks. Yeah, but Halo, it's a special game. I would argue that most people play Halo because of the nostalgia more than the actual game itself. There were so many broken promises with all the studios. I've never really played Halo. I think maybe the first one. Yeah. He's going live today around 2 CSD. I think we're playing Phasmophobia. Okay. Yeah, Halo is a special game. I mean, it really jump-started Xbox. I mean, luckily it landed for Microsoft. I mean, it was supposed to be on PlayStation, so they got lucky with that. But it's a legacy game. They failed with Infinite. and it took them too long to figure it out. It's the way the studios are. The industry is just bad. Like, hey, $80 for an incomplete game, but don't worry, in a couple of years, we'll launch a DLC that fixes everything and finishes it. You just got to pay for it. Versus, 20 years ago where you picked up a disc or a cartridge and it was 100% complete in your hand the first time. Yeah. That part I don't really like, but whatever. See, I'm going on a tangent. Hey. I don't even have all my coffee in me, and I'm already going on a tangent. But I don't know. I hope that Halo survives. The new Xbox CEO, she's really pushing for a lot of change, and I mean, it sucks because, what was it, yesterday or the day before, Microsoft just released updated prices for their consoles, and yeah, like the Xbox Series X went from $600 to $750. They discontinued the 2 TB model. Like, good lord, things are expensive. I gotta pop my ear. It's ridiculous. Game is game. I don't care what happens as long as I get a kill and see my favorite character. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. If you have that mindset, it's absolutely perfect. And I agree with you. I agree with you. It's just, I wish the hardware was not as expensive. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is just some kind of shadow thing to get kids off of consoles and, outside and playing in the grass instead. Eh. I don't know. Oh, I love coffee. Who knows? I don't know. Either way, I'm still going to play it. And they've already released the specifications for PC as well. It's not too bad. See it like this. Y'all want consumers, money, listen to them, not big bosses. Big bosses aren't paying anything. Yeah, very true. Very true. But the flip side is, though, I mean, what's that good old saying that I like to use? If you're good at something, never do it for free. And a business is a business is a business. Their bottom line is dollars. They don't care. So, I don't know. It's kind of a catch-22. As a consumer, absolutely. Yeah. I would not want to be, let out to dry like that. Plus, there's no real... I know, I mean, there's been so many games in the last, 30 years. But I just don't see anything really that's got some ingenuity. Something that really draws my attention. I have very few games that I would actually dive into. Like The Division, Diablo, Halo. That's really about it. There's nothing else out there that's like really trying to grab my attention. But, well, I'm also old, which, doesn't help. Gaming developers don't love their gamers, they love their money. Yeah, and that's true. It's the bottom line. But as, Bungie is a good example. I mean, Marathon flopped, and, look at what that's doing to them. They love their money, but if you don't develop a good product, nobody's going to play your product, and therefore you make no money. I mean, heck, we've been making fun of CCP since 2003. Eve is dying. No, it's not dying. It just, it's the players. By good God. I mean, everybody still complains all the time. But okay. Okay, boomer! It's okay. I don't know, dude. I'm not a developer, so I don't really have a, horse in this fight. But it is what it is. Half the time, I don't know what's going on. Alright, we'll go for you. Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah. Like, I mean, I think that EVE Online is kind of stagnant as well. Everybody is set in their SOV. I mean, yeah, we had that little mini campaign a couple of months ago. A whole 5 weeks, whoopity doo. And now, you know, everybody's back to, grinding and whining about everything else. While, inflation inside the game and stuff like that, it sounds terrible, but it's true. Um, I mean, the market, and now that CCP owns themselves, CCP, Fenris owns themselves again. Like, yeah, they've got to get their bearing. They haven't been a sole proprietor in a while because of what was it, Black Desert? Not Black Desert. Pearl Abyss. There we go. Whatever, dude. I don't care. As long as the servers are on, I'm here to play. That's the best way I can put it. I don't care. I don't care. Ah, I have an itch and it just won't go away. There we go. Well, Filth Master, dude, it's awesome to see again. You're right, it has been forever. So Mystic, she'll be on tonight. I mean, obviously that's a little late for you. Yeah, but yeah, dude, it's awesome seeing you again. And then I don't know when, so don't like quote me, but I know that we are kind of planning a trip, starting to kind of put one together as far as going to see the Netherlands. So yeah, we'll have to link up or something. Reminisce about the old days as we sword fight with our canes. Yeah. Don't want to keep going. Don't want to keep going. Don't want to keep going. No. All right. Alright, so we'll drop you. Okay. Deuce. Womp. Womp, womp. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great, huh? Bunch of old people talking about back in our day. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Dude, I flippin' forgot what it was. I don't remember what the whole quote was, but like, what is the worst thing? What's the worst part about getting old? It was something along the lines of like the reply was like remembering what it was like to be young. I was like, oh man, that hurts. It hurts. That cut me deep. uh, it's so true. Remembering what it's like to be young. Like, oh man, you guys are just trying to hurt me. I don't remember the whole quote, but it was something like that. That would be terrible. Back in our day. Yes, I like it. I like it. So it's good that, some people are still playing. Or, that, still kind of hang around. Because this game is absolutely terrible. But, how everybody acts in the game versus outside. I've always been most intrigued by that. How people are actually human outside of the game and idiots in the game. That'd be great. Is it from a movie? Honestly, I don't know. I think it was from a show. It was like some dudes like sitting outside, and like they were talking to this older gentleman, and they asked him that question, and that was his reply. And I was like, oh man, that hurts. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't remember. But yeah, it was something like that. That would definitely do it, though. That's why, Aparlo, you have youth on your side. Go conquer the world, okay? So that way when you're my age, even though I'm only like 20-something years older than you, uh, you know, you can look back and be like, yep, I did it. I climbed Mount Fuji, or, you know, something. To the store, Dutch Home Depot. Dutch Home Depot. I love it. Could you imagine if they had like a Lowe's or a Home Depot over there? Holy crap. Actually, I don't think it would survive. That's one thing I do appreciate about Europe. They do enjoy small business, and I applaud that. I applaud that. Seven, 10. Yeah, we're good. So Google says the exact phrase is a famous quote from 1999. Oh, the straight show. When he was asked about worst part of aging, the protagonist, Alvinson, well, the worst part of aging, of being old is remembering when you was young. Okay, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. And that hurts like right in the soul. Hornbach. Yeah, yeah. I do. I mean, I appreciate Europe, like especially like Germany, the Netherlands. They do like their small business. So there's a lot of mainline businesses that have been kind of you know, doing their thing. Um, but I do miss Media Market, Media Markt. You know, it's kind of like Best Buy, but not. And I always appreciated them. Plus, like, I always do like the little markets. The prices are normally higher, but I do like the little markets that they have. What's that market? It's in the Netherlands. It's like a flea market. It's massive. Was it by The Hague? I can't remember what it was called. If she was home, I'd ask her. But yeah. Actually, I was just talking to somebody in Corp about you know, the Netherlands and, you know, missing the food and stuff like that. The food is great, not was great, is great. Heck yeah, the good stuff. That and what was it, Amsterdam, when they did the game over there. That was fun. See, this is how dumb Americans are. Like, I want to go to, I want to go to Europe. I want to see Amsterdam. And they think Amsterdam is the country. Like, no, it's in the Netherlands. Like, no, it's not its own country. Skill training completed. Ooh, I like it. But that's when you know Americans are just bad. Plus, I like Dutch highways. I believe that their highways are better maintained than some entire countries. A lot better than our state, I'll give you that. Amsterdam. Yeah, I know, right? Amsterdam. Dude, I still have the video for that. Thank you very much. I still have the video of that. And we still have the banner, actually. Yeah, that was hilarious. That weekend, I had a kidney stone, and it didn't present itself until we actually finished the drive to where we were staying for Amsterdam. So went to the hospital, got some really gnarly pain medicine, and then don't really remember much of the weekend. I've seen a lot of pictures, but I don't remember. Yeah, the banner drop was awesome. Having the entire audience laughing, yeah, it was great. It was great. That was good times right there. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, that was when Dust 514 was kind of a thing. And then who was his name? Scorpio, basically falling in love with that CCP employee. uh, yeah, fun times. I don't remember much. I was told it was fun. Mm-mm. Yep, the banner drop. Yep, I still have this. Little Dragon, I believe. I think that was her name that made it. Little Dragon and what was his name? Her husband. And they were both in court. Little Dragon and I can't remember. But yeah. Miss Exposita still plays. She's actually in a muck with me. Um, Commander Kane is still here. Algamel. Uh, we pretty sure most of us don't remember much. Yeah, yeah, you guys were definitely hitting it hard. Yeah. You want the tumbler? Yeah, yeah, she did a good job designing that tumbler. It was awesome. Yeah, you guys did drink a lot. I wish I could have, but that would have really not been great with all that medication. I mean, the Netherlands, when I went to the hospital, they were pretty much straight up about it. Like, you have a kidney stone, here's some pain pills, pee it out. Like, oh, okay, we're just going to be that raw about it. Like, you have no idea what it's like to make yourself become, a human BB gun. But that's cool. Appreciate it. All I know is they gave me something, and it was definitely a painkiller. It was like that movie Ghost. I was beside myself because it completely like separated my mind as well. Holy shnikes. Yeah, yeah, you guys definitely drank a lot. It was awesome. Of Kool-Aid and water. That's what it was. You guys were so hydrated. Yes, yes, that's it. Yeah. You were there, but you weren't there. Yeah, the lights were on, but there was nobody home. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, fun times, man. Do 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 do. Come on, baby. Yeah, good times. Good times. Feels weird saying I'm old enough to drink now. Yes, you are allowed to have, grape juice and lemonade. Yes, you are. You are. I lost the appeal, okay? I really did. Like, I was really dumb in my 20s, especially my early 20s. I was really dumb. And now, like, when you go to a doctor and they're like, how often do you drink? And, like, they give you, like, brackets of time. And I'm like, how about less than yearly? Is there anything? Like, I do, but I can't actually quantify its existence. So, yeah, I was really dumb in my 20s. Now I'm making up for it by not doing it at all. Just don't be dumb when you do it. How about that? Just do me that much of a favor. Do not be dumb when you do it. Always have a plan. Always. It's like versus European countries, we kind of taboo the crap out of it. Um, so that's also a big thing about it. I got an itch. Like us gating it behind one age group versus Europe, well, some countries that they separate it into two different types, hard stuff and, easy stuff, like, beer, wine, that kind of thing. And then they gate those two things behind two different age brackets to kind of let you gradually get into it. I mean, you cannot fight statistics. The math is never going to go in your favor. Somebody will always end up being dumb. But for the vast majority of people, they will abide by the legalities and they'll be fine. Versus, America, where we just gate it one age bracket for everything. Have fun. I drank once on accident. You should have air quoted that. And it was gross. It's like fourth grade. Oh yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. It's yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's all about the responsibility, right? That's all it is. It's all about the responsibility. Like, and then let's just talk about recreational other things that are being used and sold and all that stuff, okay? If we put as much emphasis into liquid courage as we did recreational stuff, because yeah, there's a lot of bad substances out there, but the one substance that has been around since the beginning of time, basically, liquid courage, and that one, oh, it's okay, it's normal. We don't treat that one nearly as bad as it should be because it's legal. I'll drink wine normal, like for holidays with mom. Yeah, no, that's good. I think I had one can of stuff on the 4th of July last year. I had a very small amount when I retired, but that's other than that, nah. I don't really care for it these days. Plus, I'm old. I don't want to have a hangover cuz you just feel that in your bones for like a week. Nah. I'm good, man. Don't need that in my life. Don't need that. Nope. Not gonna happen. Do 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 do. Not this guy. I'm so excited for the 4th this year. Going to a friend's house in Mississippi to watch fireworks. Yeah, I know, dude. It's the big one. The big 250. So you're young. You'll hit the 250, the 275, and probably the 300. Well, hopefully the 300. I mean, yeah, 50 years. Yeah, you won't be that old. Yeah, but it's the big 250. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we're kind of hosting here as well. We have like I think it was a 22-foot water slide that Mystic is bringing or getting brought over here, and for all the kids and stuff. And then I'll be the grill meister, grilling everything up, and we'll have some fireworks. Starting next week, though, I'm gonna start. I do it every year, but I start shooting off fireworks every so often throughout the week to build up for the 4th and letting the neighbors know, like, hey, I'm back. And then on the 3rd, every hour on the hour, I've been doing it for years now. Every hour on the dot, I will launch some fireworks as like a 24-hour pre-show. You'll be 72. Gross. Yeah, gross. Dude, I'll probably be dead, so thanks for that. So 50 years from now, yeah, if I were to make it, I'd be 90, dude. 90. Okay? How do you think I feel, man? I'll probably be in the dirt already. I don't think I'm going to make it to 90. I'll be happy if I make it to 75. And it's not because of like bad health or anything. It's because of Mystic. She scares me. If I'm going to be planted, it's going to be because of her. That's why I don't mouth off. Yeah. Come on, baby. There we go. 102. I wish. See, I don't know. I was adopted, so I don't know really what my bloodline is going to bring. I know not everything is genetics, but I don't know. I don't know. Like now that I turned 40, like I'm trying to slowly learn or figure things out, or just like, hey, can we just do a quick heart health check? Like I just want to make sure, whatever. 102. I don't think I'd want to be 102. Like everybody started on bottles and diapers. Like if I get to the point where I go back to bottles and diapers, I think that it's time to expire. I don't need I don't think I want to have my diaper changed. Just like I don't believe in dishwashers. I believe I am the dishwasher, and if I get to the point where I can't do dishes, then I probably shouldn't be there anyway. Just saying. I don't know. 102. Good lord. So that's 62 years from now. 62. That's really old. Man, I look crusty now. You want me to live like another 62 years? Jesus. That'd be ridiculous. Be ridiculous. No way. Come on, baby. Doodly 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 doo. Bam. Yeah. Yas, queen. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look at... I just want to see what it's going at. So 4946. Interesting. Do. We got another one. Kablam. Yeah, I think today is the last kind of cool day. It's cooler than it was yesterday. So today it's going to be 73, and then boom, 81, 88, 93, 95, 95, 95. Like, yeah, it's about to go real crap. It's going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's going to be terrible, man. That heat wave in Europe is making its way over here now, apparently. It's every year around the 4th of July where it just goes to crap. I just hope it... I am okay with it raining up until about 48 hours out. So that way it can soak all the trees and stuff like that in the ground. And then we'll get into the fireworks. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. 89, 92, 94, 96, 97, 96. Yeah. It's always like right around July 1st. It like just goes to poop. Goes to poop. That's alright though. 'Tis what it is. There we go. Alrighty, we're getting there. Yeah, it's gonna suck. The only thing I hate most about it when these temperatures go up is in the mornings people will be outside smelling like their afternoon air in the morning. Okay? And it is deodorant season. It's just a gentle reminder. It is deodorant season. Well, every season is deodorant season in my opinion, but now especially. Man, Mystic was up last night, like after she finished the stream, she was like, I've got so many ideas, so many ideas. It was like 1 a.m. And I'm like, awesome. Write down your ideas real quick, like jog them down to like get your memory going the next day, and go to sleep. It's too late. I want to hear your ideas, but I can't right now. I'm not alive enough for this. She was having a lot of fun last night. She was. Do do do. Diddle diddle do do do. Come on. Fun times. Yay! Another one. Where are we? Oh, okay. Be right back. Getting watermelon. God. Why do you gotta say that stuff? I love watermelon. Watermelon. Yeah, we had a watermelon not too long ago. It didn't look right, but the girls said that it was like sweet and it was awesome. So, I don't know. I enjoy watermelon, don't get me wrong. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I should start seeing notifications here soon. I've been wanting it all morning. Didn't feel like getting out for more than that. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Weighted blanket, man. Yeah, we have weighted blankets. It's, his name is Stripes, and he's probably about 15 pounds 11. The cat, he's a weighted blanket. He'll just lay on you and be like, yeah, you ain't moving. And it's absolutely true. With him, you can't move. So, yeah. Half the time, the cats will either lay on you or they'll lay on the edges of the blanket to where you can't get it out of the way. Yep. That's the way this weather is right now. It's like rainy outside and like cool-ish. So it's like that perfect like sleeping weather. 20 pounds. Yeah, I underestimate. Like I say 15 pounds just to make him, you know, feel thin, but he's a big boy. But I mean, he's tough too. He's strong because he goes outside all the time. Well, he is an outside cat. He just gets the luxury of sleeping inside. But yeah, he's a big boy. He's a biggin'. What? In-game events. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. It's 60 by 80 inches. Dude, that's a big blanket. So 5 feet wide by almost 7 feet long. What is it? Double or I don't know. I don't know. I got a yawn. That's so bad. Well, there we go. Oi! I hate ads. Ads. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Come on, hurry up. Queen! Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, queen size. There you go. Yeah, Mystic wants to get a California king, and I'm like, dude, that's not a... That's a big bed. I don't think that's necessary for us. We're not exactly large people. We're not tall. So, but... What'll happen is we'll get one. Man, why am I yawning? See, it's because we're talking about blankets and stuff like that. That's a living room, not a bed. Yeah, absolutely. Those things are huge. And it's hard to find blankets for them, too. Oh, man. I screwed that up. Come on. What? Oh. Do. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, though. That is a room. Come on, man. Oh, good lord, it's so slow. Sometimes these drones just do not track worth a crap. There, I say that and then it finally does it. Yep, that makes sense. Whee! Alright. Undock you. Kablam! One mo. One mo. That little guy right there. And then we can do this. Yeah. Ah, okay. Yay! Ready. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid. Scoop! There we go. Come on. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Very good. Very good. One, two, three, four. Docking request accepted. There we go. Yay. Oh, sweet. We'll finish this real quick. Come on. One, two, three, four. One thing at a time. Come on. So these don't the hardest part about these is just getting through all the time-consuming part. That's it. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no, I did that right. 8. Because it takes, give or take, a half hour for each one. There we go. Alright. Oof. See, once you actually get it going, though, it's not bad at all. Okay. Very nice. How much? Do. Excuse me. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go put my coffee cup in the kitchen. I'm going to take a quick break. because my legs is I can't sit still for very long, forever because well, yeah, it's just not going to be right. And I do want to be able to walk, so walking is good, people. Walking is good. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. I shall be right back. Okay, okay. Go get a drink. Go do something. I don't know, but yeah, just go have fun in life. Go have fun. It's raining outside, so I have no purpose to do anything outside today. Yep. Alright. Very good. Very, very good. Alright. Anyway, BRB. Okay. I am back. I am back. Alrighty. Yeah. So we got a birthday party to go to tomorrow for one of the neighbor kids. That'll be fun. I love cake. And yeah. It'll be fun. Verrucht! Hello there. Hello. How are you? How are you? Oh man. Mystic was still talking about it last night. Like, he should have killed me. It was funny. It was funny. How are you doing? Morning. Yeah, it is. It is still morning. It's 11:15. It's 11:15. The day is going quickly. The rain finally stopped for right now. We'll see for how long. Oh wow, that was fun. I'm well. Just waking up and joining my see, you and I are going to be great friends. I love coffee. I actually just had to buy a new coffee maker recently. My Keurig died. All I did is descale it like you're supposed to, and then all of a sudden the heating element sensor like went out. So this is what I get for cleaning it? Like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's alright though. Yeah. You just bought a new one too? Hey, there you go. I love it. I love it. You know, I feel bad for using those pods because, you know, they take up an immense amount of. Well, I mean, they're small pods, but they add up as far as, like, trash and stuff. But, good lord, I do like them. I'm not really a pot of coffee kind of person. I drink 2 cups of coffee a day in the morning and then in the evening. And that's it. That's my coffee endeavor. I actually used to hate coffee until I deployed the first time when I went to Iraq for 15 months. Um, let's just say the days were very long, and eventually, you know, some buddies of mine were like, you know what, just try it. It's good. Yeah. Hot coffee in the middle of the desert. Don't fully recommend because, well, it's hot as crap out. But yeah, now I'm stuck. I love coffee. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's ways. Yes. Absolutely. I mean, I used knew some people that used like a press to make coffee and like things like that. Like there's a lot of different ways of doing it, and I mean it was cool. Very. It was definitely some people really took it seriously. I'll drink the whole pot. Yeah, there you go. Depends if it stays hot. Can't do. Yes, I agree. Yes, we are the same in that. I like hot coffee. Like, so my coffee maker makes it at 192 degrees, which is pretty cool. It's really close to boiling. Um, every once in a while, what is it? It's not a. Is it a frappuccino? No, it's not. It's like some kind of like a cold coffee drink. It comes in a glass container. You can get them at like Kroger and stuff like that. I forgot what they're called. Every once in a while, I'll have one of those just because it does taste good. But I am not a cold coffee person whatsoever. Whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah. And I like dark roast. I buy my coffee through what's it called? Black Rifle Coffee Company. I like theirs. Their dark roast. It's really it does taste good. It does taste good. But I am a firm believer that coffee makes the world go round. Whoever invented coffee, they're awesome. That person, like, is great. It is great. 3. Really enjoy Black Rifle, but lately have been loving Death Wish. So I haven't had that. I know what you're talking about. I've just not had it though. Um, but I mean, you say you love it, but yeah, I've just never had it. Let's do some old googly. Death Wish coffee. So, I mean, that's what it is. So, Death Wish Coffee Company. See, I mean, just based on the logo alone, I think I would like it. uh, oh, they do have pods as well. That's good. That's good. Let's take a look. Organic, flavored, brew format. Nice. See, flavored coffee, not really. I'm not really a flavored coffee kind of person, but organic, yeah. Sounds scary, but it is solid. Yeah. Is it just the name, or is it just really that strong? I like the names too. Valhalla, Surge, Odin Force. I mean, yeah, that's cool. I mean, it does. Yeah, it looks promising. And honestly, it's about the same price, really. Standard is best. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try. I don't know if we have that in the area. But to tell you the truth, I've never looked for it, so I couldn't answer that. Couldn't answer it. Not strong in the caffeine sense, but just tastes good. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm a dark roast kind of person, so that's what I enjoy the most. That's what I enjoy the most. Oh, there it goes. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So, unlike Mystic, who you guys were hanging out with last night, I am a very... She's chaos. And that's what I love about her. She is chaotic and scattered, and everything just eventually makes sense. Me, I am very systematic. I am very controlled, and everything has a place and stuff like that. We are entirely two different personalities in that aspect. Like, I am a filthy goon, okay? Yeah, I got that. I am a filthy goon. I consider myself a good goon, though, because I'm not, I don't really do anything dumb. I have fun on Reddit once in a while, but I try to consider myself a decent person in and out of game. It's just that goon logo kind of sticks with you, and you get an automatic reputation because of that. I have been in goons since, what, 2015? Something like that. I was in FCON originally. Well, so was she. But then when we took our hiatus, it was January 1st of 2018? 19. Yeah, January 1st, 2019 is when we went on break and won Eve because my computer died on the boat coming from Europe back to America. The pump froze because it was in the middle of winter. So my computer's sitting in the crates. Yeah, the pump froze. So when I went to turn it on for the first time, 100% or 100 Celsius on the CPU, bricked it like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm already not feeling this. I've been bored for a while. It's time to quit. We had a good run of like 13 years. Yeah, that went well. In 2024, I told her, I was like, I'm just going to start an alpha account. I just want to see what's changed. And then like a month later, honey, can I turn my accounts back on, please? And here I am. Yeah. Yeah. It took a while to get her back into it because she wanted to find purpose again. Because obviously EVE Online is kind of its own job if you let it be. But we're not going to do anything crazy like we did before. No leadership, nothing like that. I'm just, I don't even mind saying it. I'm an F1 monkey, okay? I, I, I'm, I did the whole Rorqual thing. I'm not going to mind anymore. Honestly, I do what I'm doing right now just to kill time in between fleets and talk to cool people. So that's my life nowadays, and I'm happy with it. But yes, I am a filthy goon, and I am in Amok, which is an awesome corporation. Very old people, a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, and yeah, they're great. They're great. There's cool people in the corporation like Lazarus Telraven, Travis Wells, Pro God Legend, Grath Telkin. Even though those two are kind of semi-retired. Yeah. But go figure, right? I win the game, and then like a year later, the World War B thing kicks off. Pappy versus the world, all of the Imperium. All of Eve versus the Imperium. I missed that war. The last big thing I did was X-47, the two Titan fights. I would say Adioth was a Titan fight, but it really wasn't because everybody was locked. Yeah. I was a Titan that was able to move around and do stuff during the Adioth Keepstar. I moved it to a Fortizar, and I just closed all my accounts because there was no way I was... That after the server came back up, it didn't come all the way back up. It was just crap. I didn't see my main in a carrier for 2 days because it just wouldn't log in correctly. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But yeah, I'm a filthy goon. And I'm okay with it. I just try to be peaceful. I'm not so young anymore where I'm full of piss and vinegar. Now I'm just here to, you know, have my fun and enjoy my time. I'll let the young people be the crazy ones. That's okay. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Gotta love it. Did a good job. Alright, so you can come right over here. And then as soon as we get it... You gotta love LP, baby. If you are not doing the daily rewards, you are not playing this game correctly. You need to do the daily rewards. They are easy, and it's 10,000 skill points a day that you get for completing 2 of them. And one of them is just jumping. You can either Sino, take a gate, or whatever, but just 3 whole, and then, you know, another one. Like today, it's LP as well. So just always do your login rewards, just like that. And then boom, guess what? You get 10,000 skill points instantly. Do it. If you're not doing it, and most people have like a stockpile of Evermarks. Okay. But you need to be doing it. Yeah, we'll complete this. I love it. Alright, so these 2 we can... Okay. See how simple that is? Nothing wrong with being a goon. I tried, but didn't like the application process and drama at the time. Yours is similar to my last approach to EVE, but as fate would have it, I had to take a break. Left 10 years of LE. Had to take... Left 10 years... Are you talking about Lightspeed Enterprises? Is that what you say by LE? Oh, law enforcement. Okay. Alright. Left 10 years of law enforcement and the change I had to step away from Eve, my stream. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, all good things, you know, it might not have been the right time then, but you never know in the future, right? You never know. Heck yeah. Oh, man. Well, I mean, at least you're back in now. I mean, now that I'm older, I wish I could have changed a few things in Eve. Like last year when, well, then CCP gave everybody a free portrait update where you could go in and recustomize your character, which you could change, you know, the gender as well. I wish that one time you could either buy a name change or you know something because you know MMORPG something something men online role playing girls. Yeah, my main is a female character. Not my very first character. That one's actually a male character, but he's in a Titan, so that's definitely not my main. Yeah, yeah, it would be nice, and like especially like some of these names like 420 hacks, you know, whatever underscore, you know, blah blah blah. Law enforcement, that's good though. Good for you. Law enforcement. Protect and serve. I love it. Good for you. Yeah. It would be nice. I mean, yeah, it's very simple to just choose a different account and make that your main, but then that's what you're not known by. So I understand CCP's approach to it, you know, it being a difficult thing to implement. And that's true. So, I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt. Come on. There's that one. I don't know. No, I've been having fun. Just being low key. I just do fleets and make money and talk to people. That's what I do. And to me, it's a lot of fun. Meta glasses. I don't care about meta glasses. It's not what I'm concerned with. So it looks like at 2 o'clock it's supposed to start thunderstorms. Yay. And then that heat. Do 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 do. Good times though. It's a lot of fun. Now that I've grown up a little bit, this game is a lot more fun. Like all these people that they talk just to talk so that way they can be in people's heads to be self-important. Like, I'm glad that those days are over. I don't care. I don't. I really don't. It's nice. Being an adult is okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to start collecting fireworks. I know that we're like a week out. Tomorrow is a week out. I need to. I always enjoyed the laid-back approach. Yeah, same here. That's why I appreciate the corporation I'm in. Excuse me. It's all kind of veteran players. Everybody's got a little bit of common sense to them, so no drama and stuff like that. I love that approach. Not into the huge PvP or crazy PvP. I don't like. See, it really just depends. The Fortac H, Adioth, you know, those keep stars, like when it was a, you know, 8,000 people, that was getting kind of rough because that was just a slideshow on how, that wasn't even tie-dye, that was worse. That kind of sucked, but I don't mind the bigger fights as long as I can use the bigger toys. You know, I do enjoy capital ships quite a bit. You know, drop the hammer, baby. You know, I enjoy that stuff. But yeah, anything 400 or less, like 200 versus 200, or maybe even 250 versus 250. Battleship fights and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I like to dabble, but stick to my high sec, low sec exploration. Hey, yeah, level 4 missions, baby. I love me some security missions. Um, what system was that? Yona, Yona, in high sec. I was working level 4 security for the Minmatar and Galent. Loved it. Absolutely loved. I don't mind level 4 missions. I did them slow because I used the Dominics with sentries. Because, hey, you don't got to pay for ammo. I'm very cheap. But yeah, and then just bring my Noctis afterwards. But yeah, I love me some level 4s. Exploration, I can scan a site. I've done a handful of like hacking, like less than 10. So I know how to do it. It's just not my biggest thing. You run a blinged out rattle called Tank and Chill. Yeah, that's fair. So my Dominix was just a simple. It was actually a armor tanked Dominix with a MJD, so that way I could keep it range at all times. Nothing special. Nothing special. Plus, you get the bonus. Are you thinking about coming back to the game, or you're pretty happy with, being Eve retired? That's cool. Watching you and Mystic is the most Eve action I've gotten in the last 8 months. Well, hopefully it sucks you back into the game. It's a fun game. But boy, can you go down the rabbit hole really quickly. That's the one thing I do regret the most. How much Fenris likes to sponsor the game as alts. Like, there's like 6 real people playing this game. The rest are just alts. That's the only thing. But it just makes sense. Could you imagine if all of a sudden they were like, hey, 2 accounts maximum per person? 1, the game would die. And 2, could you imagine having to put all your trust in people? Like, hey, can you light that Sino? Or, hey, this and that. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, look at Pokvin. I mean, how people can multi-box all those Marauders and stuff single-handedly. Allegedly not input broadcasting. Allegedly. Debating doing Eve content creation life again, but hesitant. Didn't mean to ghost my people, but like, hey, you know what? That's it. Real life happens. That's obviously the most important thing, because yeah, we use this game to escape reality, but eventually you gotta wake back up and get punched in the face by real life. You have to. That's what I told Mystic, because I was very, very heavily invested in this game. As a Sky Marshal, running an Alliance's military. I mean, we had very heavy space jobs. And I told her, I was like, this time around, like, I'm not doing that. Like, the kid comes first, you come first. Real life is more important. The game is just to have some fun and downtime. But, yeah. But it'll suck you in if you let it. Love the analogy. But yeah, it's definitely a game that'll suck you in. There's a lot of people that take this game very seriously. I do to a certain extent. I do, but not like it was years ago. Let's see what Plex is like today. 4.6 and 4.7. Well, I'll just say 4.7 and 4.8. Okay. still holding on. We'll see what this with this Plex. They got sales for sales now. Good lord, they have Omega sales in the website store. They've got Omega sales in the Plex store. My goodness gracious. Life has checked in the last year for sure. What activity are you running? So I'm just doing some good old-fashioned boring Ishtar spinning. So I am running a combat anomaly. So Ishtar spinning is not profitable, or it's not a lucrative business. You do not make a lot of money doing it, but it's a multi-step process. So, like as you can see, I have a mobile tractor unit here that's sucking in all the wrecks and all of the salvage, or I'm sorry, all the loot. So what I do is when I am finished with said site, I have it bookmarked because then my handy dandy Noctis will come in, collect all the loot, and then salvage all the wrecks. So that adds up quite a bit. So, but I mean, if you want to do anything else, you will make more money. What I am doing is very boring because I'm only doing it with a single Ishtar. There's some people that run like 4, 5, 6, 10 Ishtars. Like there's one person I know that has 2 Ishtars in every system of an entire constellation. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I do it just to pass time because doing this makes it easier for me to run the stream and talk versus doing something crazy. Plus, I don't want to sound cocky, and I'm really trying not to, but I have the in-game money to buy to have the things I want, which I am very asset light. I have PvP ships and my jump freighter. That's it. I don't have like crazy stuff. So yeah, combat anomalies. In 0-0. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with boring. I'm also solo account guy, so everything takes longer. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, what I do is very boring because it takes about a half hour per site. Anywhere between 29 and 31 minutes, depending on what the waves are like. The minimum wave is 6. The maximum wave is 8. So that's either going to be 4 frigates and 4 battleships, or 4 cruisers and 4 battleships, or 3 and 3. It just really just depends on what the RNG is. You do have the chance of a faction drop, but it's not very often. So yeah, this is what I do to make some easy money. It adds up. I do it well enough that I get about 10 with PI, planetary industry. I have 96 planets as well, and right there, that's also a few billion a month. So give or take, I make anywhere between like 12 and 15 billion a month. Plus, if you're in goon space, you have some peace of mind as far as safety. Yeah, yeah, the umbrella is pretty good. It's mostly for the miners and stuff, but there's a lot of people that chase around the people that come out of wormholes and the gate camps and stuff like that. So, yeah, you're right. You are right. No, it's pretty fun. That's why I like Goons. Imperium as a whole, it's the organization of it all. It's very well organized. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Kablam. Come on, baby. Let's go. And then there's sometimes the drones don't do anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was always so excited when I got to 350 mil drop one of my DD. Oh man, that would be nice. So I started playing in 2007. So 19 years, and I've still never had an officer drop. Ever. I mean, granted, you know, I haven't really been in. Like this system I'm in is not really one that you would have that kind of drop in, but yeah. Yep. I wish. 350 mil, that's pretty good. I heard, I mean, you could do pretty good with exploration too. There's a dude I know, like that's all he does is exploration, and he makes like, you know, 20, 30 billion a month. It's nuts. Fellow service required me to do wormhole stuff. Hang on, I'll read that here in a second. How about that one? We'll go for that one. Fellow service member recruited me to do wormhole stuff 2008, then deployed, leaving me with no guidance. So I gravitated ninja salvaging level 4 runners. Ah, okay. That's fun. Heck yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of military in this game. It's such a complex game, I think it just naturally draws us in. It's a never-ending spiral of depth, and you can never truly win the game. You just can't win it, no matter what. Hey, what do they got going on now? Military campaigns. Okay. Kablam. You just can't win. Eventually, Pro Synergy scoops me up to work as a hired salvager and off my career. Ah, nice. Nice. Yeah, I do appreciate that about this game. You know, when you meet people, like some of these people, like these leaders, like some of these alliance leaders and stuff. I mean, could you imagine if they turned like their focus from, you know, in game to out of game? I mean, by all thoughts, like you would figure that they run Fortune 500 companies. But yeah, I mean, there's some really powerful corporations. I mean, it's not the same risk level as it is in real life, but still, I mean, some of these corporations are ran like so darn well. It's nuts. Some of it is crazy. Doodle doo 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 doo. Come on, homie. We're almost there. You know what? We'll just go ahead and drop it. It's fine. Wham. 3. All right. Woohoo. All right. Always get that one first. Always. There we go. That's the most difficult one. It's the only thing I do appreciate. The game is so dark. Sometimes you really got to adjust your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you salvage. One, two, three, four. All right. One, two, three, four. Okay. How are we doing? All right, we're still doing fine. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love it. There we go. I'm so impressed that they were able to update graphics and keep this game so relevant. Yeah, what was it? The Trinity expansion, when they updated all the graphics and stuff. That was beautiful. I still love that trailer where they were showing it all off. But yeah, it is amazing how this game is still so popular, even though it's not. It's a very niche game. Like, let's see. So it's a Friday at almost noon. 28,760 users online. So probably what? A third of that is alts. So 714, so 918, 27. So probably, what do you think? Like 15 to 18,000 real people. The rest of it are alts. It's probably different than that. But I mean, it's a fair amount of alts. But yes, the game is gorgeous. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Especially with the way like they do shadowing and like textures and stuff. Yeah, it is amazing. Well, come on. Oh, there we go. It's definitely a beautiful game. Warp drive active. Alright. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extremely solid numbers though, roughly 30. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it was in 2000 what? 10 to 2014 where, 50, 60,000 was normal. But yeah, I mean, it's still going strong. I mean, when you compare it, there's nothing else on the market like it. I mean, you could argue Star Citizen, but it's never going to finish. Never going to finish. But yeah, it's still going good. I'm extremely surprised that it's going this well, actually. I am surprised. Let's just check in stats. Because our stupid internet, of course, none of it. The game is expanded in size. It still feels like people are everywhere. Yeah, that's why I'm really happy with Exordium, the new region that they added. Player retention, I think, is one of the biggest problems with the game, because it's still all, the game is still filled with old people like me. But there's like fresh blood is what's needed, and I don't mean in 0-0 or Goon Swarm or things like that. I mean in the game. Exordium is a great new tool to let people learn the game in absolute safety without being ganked unless they choose. Yeah, the new tutorial is great. I will give you that. Versus when I started, like, hey, welcome to Eve, figure it out, jerk, and that was it. Yeah, the tutorial is pretty good. I mean, especially because that one lesson, one of those tutorial missions, it forces you to die in a ship, and that's good. You got to learn, so it makes absolute sense. But the tutorial is great. It kind of teaches you a little bit about mining and drone usage. Just a small smattering of everything. And that's excellent. It's just an impossibly deep game. I mean, there's still secrets to this game that a lot of people still don't know. Like some of the loot and salvage and the tags and things like that and the keys. Like, where do they go? Nobody knows. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's why the community is awesome. They do a good job. Like, there's so many resources, websites, and Eve University and things like that, and the mission website. You need to tank against this. This is the damage output you need to have. Blah blah blah. All those things. It's excellent. Yeah. It is excellent. They ease you into it and essentially tell you, hey, you're gonna die. Rather than here's a mission that is not completable, and all of a sudden, yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. That's why I appreciate it. I mean, it's the cold hard truth. Like we always used to say, hey, you consent to PvP when you log in. I mean, it's very true. It's just all about decisions. And versus other games where you'll get some of your stuff back. Like no, in Eve, when you die, you die. It is lost. It is gone. It's gone forever, and that's it. Yay. Next. Next. Whoa. Yeah. There we go. Kablam! Yeah, it's an excellent game. I hope it survives, for a long time. I really do. I really do. That's what we need. Yeah, there's nothing else really out there that compares at all. Ooh, it's cold. Microwavi. Yeah, she had a lot of fun last night, though. She was having. That's why I just muted, and I just wasn't talking because she was just having so much fun. Like, hey, you don't need me right now. You do you, boo. You have fun. And she really was. So she's normally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but this week kind of got screwy. One because of her gallbladder removal. She's still in the healing process. She yesterday was 2 weeks post-op, and she's doing really well, but she can't sit still, ever. Like she is such a busybody. So yeah, it's she's definitely always doing something. So just trying to ease back into things, and yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. Fast acting. Okay. Interesting. So I'm learning about never in my life. Never in my life have I really taken allergy medicine. So I was learning about one that is being prescribed to me because allegedly I have allergies, even though I haven't had confirmed allergies since I was a child. So, yeah, it's little things. Happening now. Party time. Excellent. One thing I would love to try, though, is faction warfare. The faction warfare updates that they've done with this expansion, a lot of people are just enjoying the crap out of it, and I think that's great. I wish I could do it, but no, we have a permanent war deck against, who is it? Something really pretentious and Vendetta Mercenary Group. They suck because we've had this going for months now. Like, dude, there should be a limit. If there's no movement, yeah, there should be a limit. But whatever. We'll go with this one. Okay. What'd you say? I dove in last time I played and loved the gates straight to the action. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Hello! Hello, Fenris. Hello there. Hello, everyone. Ah, man, live to feed is already done. What? Who did they terrorize today, huh? Who did they blow up today? Hello, people. How is everybody doing? Happy Friyay. Happy Friday. How are we all? Hello. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Fenris, you're awesome. As always. Here, I was just talking up your game, too. You know, we were just discussing Eve and, like, you know, the awesome updates to the faction warfare. I wish I could take part in it, but, you know, permanent war deck, you know, you gotta love it. Can't go in high sec. Plus, I'm not allowed in 2 of the 4 empires anyway. How is everybody doing today? Hello, hello. I am a filthy goon. I am aware. Don't hate me. I swear I'm a nice person. I swear. I see a hard-working bee emblem on your screen. You're a brave bro. Hello there. Hello, hello. Don't hate me because of the bee, all right? Respect the honey makers, okay? Just saying. Who doesn't like honey? How are we all? It is the weekend, finally. Finally. Which 2 empires not allowed into? Caldari and Amar, actually. I will be blown up on sight. Plus, we have a permanent war deck with something really pretentious and Vendetta Mercenary Group. I'm never going to be allowed in Empire again. I would love to try the faction warfare. But hey, whatever. Based, yeah. They hate us because they ain't us? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, history kind of goes a bunch of different directions with that. If you look on Reddit, I mean, there's a few reasons, okay? There's a few reasons. Oh, man. I'm not that great, but it is pretty close. Yeah, so I used to do all the... Thank you for the... I used to do all the missions, and I didn't really care. I was just looking for the, you know, just let me complete the mission. And then, yeah, little did I realize how badly you can sabotage your own standings, especially when you do the faction one. Yeah, I hurt myself with the Amar pretty badly. So I did a short stint with Arton, the Alliance, and obviously they live right over there. So moving around to do anything, like, yeah, I'm just going to go through low sec, guys, because there's no way I can take anything bigger than a shuttle into Empire. But it is what it is. All lies and propaganda. Yeah, well, I mean, isn't everything? I mean, come on now. I mean, come on. It is whatever. Goons hate goons. Oh, man. Bobbledo. Hello there. Hey, congratulations on your partner. You know, you are awesome. Your content is great. Actually, it was a few days ago. I was on those dread kills with you and Ghosty. So, appreciate the content. You know what? You're doing a great job. And when I saw that Reddit post talking about you should be Eve partner, I thought it was going to be like a hate post. But when I actually seen all the positive feedback and stuff, I was like, finally, the community agrees on something good for a change. So, good for you. You know, I'm proud of what you've done. You're hilarious, and your content is amazing. So, keep that stuff up. And, yeah, you'll do great. You are doing great. What am I talking about? Yeah, yes. When I came back, a long time, then I remembered old goons, so I did not apply to goons. Yes, goons have changed. I know I'm biased because guess what? I'm in them. But I was in FCON, and then I went to Goon Swarm when we moved our corporation from FCON, when we were all stuck in Saranin. That version of goons was definitely a little different. I will say the culture is better. Nothing is perfect, but it is better, okay? It is much better than what it was. I'm in a muck, so it's a very old corporation. A lot of, you know, bitter vets, you know, old veterans that have been playing this game forever and too long. So, yep. Ooh, Razor. Oh, my goodness. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. 07. Hello, Nexus. I like that. Hello there. Yeah, Razor was a great one. Like, I do miss some of the old names. Um, yeah, like Atlas, Razor, like the original like Russian superpowers in the drone lands. Fatal Ascension, Knights of the Southern Cross. There was a lot of great alliances that rose and fell just as hard. And then we're stuck with what we're stuck with today. I was really hoping that, when the Imperium mobilized to Geminate, I thought it was going to be the next big clash of the giants. Sadly, it did not pan out that way. A couple of Keepstars died, some Titans died, and everybody went back home. So I was hoping for a big thing, but hey, whatever. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But this silly game, it's amazing that we're all still here. We all love it. I was watching Fenris, FC Yoden this morning playing some Frontier. He is a fellow Hoosier, so he's cool. I appreciate, the work that he does. But he's actually from just right down the road from me, so it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's pretty great, It's a lot of good times. But yeah, we're all just still playing this game, struggling, making content, and, everybody complains, but, few people are willing to act. But it is what it is. Don't buy what you read on Reddit. That would be my Friday advice. Okay? If you want to have satire and laugh, go to Reddit. If you want to take anything serious, don't go to Reddit. Especially any post that you see from Seema. No, that dude is funny, actually. I hope that he does this kind of stuff in real life, because he's a very creative writer. Very creative writer. So how is everybody? Where's everybody from? Obviously, I met a brave person. Obviously, I'm in Goons. Where's everybody from? Seema is the GOAT. Yes, you are right. Half the things he says, I'm like, dude, I need to fact check this, because I don't know if this is just another Seema post, or am I going to have a headache? Yeah, he's very creative when it comes to writing. Oh, man. He is the GOAT, yes. And it's amazing how he's everywhere. You just think about his name, and then all of a sudden he shows up with a comment. It's hilarious. The dude is everywhere. Oh, man, fun times. So where is everybody from, huh? We got a little bit of Imperium in here. Where's everybody else from, huh? Hopefully everywhere. I am an equal opportunity hater, okay? I don't care. We're all friendly here. Denver! Ooh, you know what? Nice. I like it. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the Corn Belt or the Rust Belt. It depends on what you're, if it's summer or winter. But own corp, best corp. Yeah. Tax evasion. Get out of the taxes. Test Alliance. Oh, Test. Hello, Test. I remember back in the day when we used to be friends in the game. Yep. Test. Since Fountain and Delve. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. You guys used to own, pretty much the entire Southwest. Oh, that was the days. There's a lot of goons in Denver. Oh. See, I did not know that. Independent Amar Militia. There you go. You know what, Test? I know that recent events, Geminate and all that stuff, but I give it to Test. They are a resilient bunch. It does not matter what happens to them. They end up coming back bigger and better, and, I admire that. Few entities could survive those kind of events these days, so good for them. And, of course, Test Alliance, Best Alliance. I'll play friendly. I'll play friendly since we're all here. In Wyoming, yes, Wyoming. That is awesome. I remember CFC. Oh, yep, the CFC. Oh, man. Yeah, we've been around about the same amount of time. My character turns 21 on Sunday. No kidding. 21 on Sunday. Good for you. That's a long time. Continuous, or did you take a break? Oh, wait, no, you just said 13-year hiatus. Yeah. So from January 1st, 2019 to about the summertime of 24, I won Eve, and then I proved myself wrong. I talked to my wife. I was like, hey, I'm just going to start an alpha account just to see what the game is like. And then like a month later, honey, can I turn on all my accounts again, please? Yeah, and here I am. Actually, my wife and I met in this game many, many moons ago in 2006. I started playing this game, and then she was a recruiter for a corporation. She recruited me, and then before I went to Iraq, she was like, hey, you can't go to Iraq without seeing Amsterdam, because I was stationed in Germany. And so the 4-day weekend before we left, I went up to Amsterdam, and, well, the rest is history. About halfway through my 15-month tour, I was talking to her. I didn't even give her an option. I was like, hey, we're going to get married. So that way she couldn't say no. And then here we are 17 years later. Yep. Yeah, so she's my boss in-game and out-of-game, okay? Yep. Eve characters' ages are like leap year babies. Yeah, I know. You got to take a break. Real life matters most, and, you know, your sanity. It's such a different game, but it's been great to drag people into it because it's quite a bit more approachable. Yes, it is a lot better versus the old ways. You know, that graph where it shows like the different games, the learning curve, and then the EVE Online one, the dude just jumps off the cliff. Yeah, it is much better than what it was. The tutorial is amazing. Exordium, I think, is a great idea. Player retention is our biggest issue, I think. And I don't mean in any of the blocks or 0-0 or crap like that. I just mean in the game. Getting people to play this game and really get stuck to it versus getting lost. And, you know, having the Exordium region is a huge benefit, I believe. You know, one step further in, you know, making the process better. I know there was a lot of crying, like, oh, but you consent to PvP logging in. Yeah, that's cool. And I believe that as well. It's a delicate balance, and I think that FC did a good job with Exordium and, you know, making it an area that you can learn because it's a stupidly deep game, and you can't win, technically. But, yeah. Anything that'll help noobs. Anything that'll help noobs. Need some mining shafts drawn into the EVE difficulty diagram. Not all mining shafts thus far are equal. Ha! Yeah, let's make the game deeper, shall we? Exordium is a long overdue change. I agree. I know that it makes it... I mean, the gankers think it's unfair, and the people that, you know, that are, you know, not really griefing, but they're griefing, you know, they think it's unfair because you're consenting to PvP. But you need something to give newer players a chance. It's 2026. You know, paying attention is a thing that is lacking. So anything that'll help, I think, is worth it in the long run. You know, just getting people going. Alright, I'm off to log in. Yay, have fun. Little B, haha, thank you, have fun. Thank you for showing up. Who will they gank if there are no new players? Oh, there's always somebody to gank. Somebody's always got a freighter or something, hauling something expensive. There's always something that'll be gankable. Trust me. There's always going to be that capability. The game is so much different now than... Yes. Yeah, the game... Now, if you had Exordium back in 2010, yeah, I don't think that would have... I mean, it would have benefited, but it would not have had as much of an impact as it does now. With today's mindsets and today's... well, players. I mean, time is precious. The only thing you have in life that's a real commodity is you know, your time, yeah, and the people that you spend it with. So you'll never be this young again, right? It doesn't matter how much money you have. You'll never be this young again. So what are you doing to spend your time? So making it just a little bit, more approachable and, a little bit of an easement as far as, actually getting into it. Yeah, I think it's beneficial. It's beneficial. But hey, that's my opinion. I've been playing this game too long. Yeah, I should probably not be, but it's okay. It's okay. So I started in 2007. Anybody before that? Probably a lot of people. Like, there's still some 2005s and 4s that are running around. So that's pretty sweet. But always. But there's some people out there. Like, I really regret having a break because I missed out like, on 100 million skill points. So yeah, 5, 6. Okay. I I made a really big mistake. Like yesterday, I was talking about if you are going to quote unquote win Eve, do not drain your accounts of their skill points. I did that thinking I would never come back. And then guess what? I came back, and now, like, these accounts, like, I have 3 that I'm rebuilding all their skill points because I took them down to 5 million. Really stupid. Don't recommend, okay? 2005, wife and 2 sons play. Oh, dude, that is awesome. So in 2015, our daughter was born, and we did start an account for her. So yeah, it's got quite a way. So my wife is actually older than me in the game. She was in 2006 when she recruited me. My roommate, who was a pain in the butt, he just kept saying, "Man, you got to try this game. You got to try this game. You got to try this game." So as like a 21-year-old kid, I used my military star card, bought a cheap computer, and was like, fine. And then I got hooked. Yeah, yeah. My youngest autistic enjoys mining just to help. That's excellent. That's awesome. It's good that games can I don't want to say the word help, but assist with those things. It's great. And Eve Online mining, that's a way to do it. All of a sudden you're like multi-boxing like 50 accounts, making trillions. Like, it's awesome. I was mining, the last time I mined is when the whole Rorqual thing was going on, excavator drones everywhere, blah, 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 before what they call it scarcity. Um, yeah, so, and then once they changed Rorquals and stuff, I was already in my little break. So then I told myself I'm not mining ever again. And I'm really sticking to that. I am not mining again. Nope. Did it. I'm okay spinning an Ishtar because I have the things that I want in the game. I am just killing time between fleets, ready to PvP. What do people call it? Being an F1 monkey? Yeah, that is definitely me, and I'm okay with that. Let's see here. Ooh, desync. Okay. All right. 29. Yep. But that's cool though. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Like when we were just a little bit ago we were discussing the Trinity expansion and how it really transformed the way the game looks. And I did see something, I think it was on Twitter, that the Trinity like files were on GitHub or something. I don't know. But either way, if you do not play this game on full graphics, you are not playing this game, in my opinion. It's beautiful. I know, but tie-dye, it ruins it. It does. But still, it's a beautiful game. Like the smoke and the shadows and stuff. Like, yeah, we didn't have those things back then. We didn't. My wife is trying her hand out again. We'll see how she finds it. Yeah, it's that's actually the exact same you know, like with mine, like with her break, she's been coming back to the game. Thank you. She has been coming back to the game and doing some fun stuff, but it's an impossibly deep game to get into. It's a deep game. It really is. That's why it's kind of crazy once you actually get involved with it, and once you begin, like you I don't see how anybody could actually get bored with this game. You don't like mining? Okay, go ratting. Go Stormbringer ratting. Or, you don't like that? Go into wormholes. Go gas huffing. Oh, you don't like that? Do some market PvP. You don't like that? Well, then just straight up PvP. It's an impossibly deep game. Um, I know that there's some wannabe competitors, but we'll never have the same experience that we do here. I don't think that we will. Um, as long as Fenris, keeps pushing forward, um, and keeps the game ticking. I know there was recent events in Adioth and Geminate and Fortac H. Like, oh my God, the tie dye. No, the tie dye is caused because of the people. If you pack 10,000 people in a system, I'm sorry, you're gonna have a negative experience no matter what. Um, you know, Everything got big, and that's 100% the community is doing, in my opinion. It's not Fenris's job to fix. You know, it was awesome with them creating tie dye and other tools, but yeah, it's still the community that N plus one. We're gonna do N plus one plus one. We're people, okay? We're people. That's everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win. How about wormhole defenders? Yeah. See, I have very limited experience in wormholes. I remember when they came out, I promise you, I can't prove this, but I had to be one of the first people to ever fly a Proteus. I love the Proteus. Um, I know we went into a wormhole, and we were like, whoa, what the heck? Yeah, it was fun. But I do not have the most experience as far as living in a wormhole. Yeah, I don't. I don't. But they are cool, though. I mean, the people that live in wormholes, I would say they are an interesting and special mentality for living in a wormhole. Because remember when they tried shutting off local in 00, and the crying? I mean, the outreach that happened from that. Yeah, I mean, wormholes. That's just daily business. Yeah, that's definitely a better person than me. Cause yeah. Yep, my first 6-year break came after running a 26 pos reaction. Oh man, I remember the old pos reactions. Yeah, where you had your little pos blueprints, and throw them in there, and then God forbid you don't link it right, and then the whole thing just falls apart. Yep. Remember coffin super pilots where they were stuck in a POS because we couldn't dock anywhere? Oh yeah, that was always fun. Yeah, currently I have some group cloaked and hiding in a wormhole. Ooh, yuck. Oh man, what was it? Last year? That Keepstar that died in a wormhole? First off, I've been playing this game for a long time. I didn't even know you could put a Keepstar in a wormhole. Or I shouldn't say put one in there. Anchor one in there. I didn't even know you could do that. So that was cool. But yeah, they don't have to deal with supers and titans and sov mechanics and stuff like that. I mean, wormholes, to me, it's just all raw, you know, survival of the fittest, and it's cool. It's cool. I know that if Fenris all of a sudden was like, haha, April Fools, we're shutting off local in 00 again. Oh my God, the crying, and I mean, like it almost. I don't want to say it almost killed the game, but it definitely it hurt the game for the period of time that it was shut off. And it was terrifying. Like, even as a stupid little Ishtar pilot like myself, yeah, like, oh my god, when I undock, I don't know who is who. Oh, everybody, change the name of your ships. Oh, wait, no, that's not going to work either. Intel. Like, mm-mm. Especially with filaments on top of that. Speaking of which, when I came back to the game and noticed that filaments were a thing, I was like, what? What is this? A micro wormhole? Oh, yeah. Interesting stuff. I'll give it to you. Interesting stuff. Anyway, that's my experience. It was a lot to learn about this game coming back. Like, what do you mean every ship in the game can't have a Sino? What? What are you talking about? My little Sino frigate? It's no longer a valid tactic? Oops. Oh, you must take it down. No. Whatever, man. Here we're having fun. But for those on the American side, you know, we got basically a week and a day. I know next weekend is a big weekend. You know, the big 250th birthday. And then, of course, you know, the FIFA World Cup. I am not a football fan. Yeah, I'll say it right for the Europeans. I am not a football fan. My wife, she is Dutch, so she is definitely a football fan. Yeah, yeah, she was really happy with last night's match. Sorry. Good times. Yeah, it's a big time. So I have all 10 fingers, you know. I have all of them right now. We'll see after next weekend, okay? It's fireworks season. Fireworks. It's a good time. Mm-hmm. I love it. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend other than survive the heat wave? Today it's going to be the mid 70s, but then it's just supposed to start exploding next week. We're going to be into the going straight to the mid 90s. Yep, it's going to be terrible. Sweat. It's going to be nuts. All right, let's keep this going, shall we? Shall we? Oh, yep, chase him down. Well, that didn't work out too well. There we go. Whee. See, like, look how... This is where I can show you, like, how beautiful the game really is. Like, when you have an object, and then how you can see the light going over the object while you're in the dark. That's when you know, like, they have done an excellent job at developing this. Just based on looks. Like, remember when old school Lara Croft, or I mean Tomb Raider game came out and everybody thought, wow, it's just like real life. Yeah. Yeah, I think they've done well. I think they've done well. Yep, so this is Combat Anomaly out here in 0-0. This is what's, you know, funnily always called Ishtar spinning. As you can see, I am physically doing things. I am not a bot, alright? I am not a bot. This Ishtar is a real person. Yep. Sure as crap is. Sure as crap is. Just wait till Deep Thought gets done with it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if I teach my cats how to rat, is that considered account sharing? I mean, just saying. Yeah. But nope, this is just simple Ishtar spinning. If you are just getting to 0-0, you can do this in a Myrmidon, Vexor, Ishtar. You know, there's a myriad of ways you can do this kind of stuff. It's not the highest payment, okay? Like, let's not even... Let's not fake that part. It's not the most money, but it's a few bucks as you learn and adjust and eventually get into either mining or marauders. There's a lot of approaches to making money in this silly game. On top of this, planetary industry is good passive income. It's not gonna, depending on how deep you go, it's not gonna pay for all of your, subscription, but it's passive. So even when you're offline, sleeping, you can still make a few bucks. It works. I work 96 planets, and it's not a lot, but it's honest work. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. But planetary industry, thank God for templates. Thank God for templates. I would not do it if it was not for templates. When it first came out, what do you mean I gotta route it? Oh, then what do you mean I gotta link it too? Oh wait, I just screwed it up. I gotta undo it all. Yeah. It was overly complicated. Thank God for templates. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, there are templates. And also a reset extractors button. Actually, I could show you. So, planetary industry. I don't have any planets on this character. So, like, let's say this is a colony that's set up, right? If you have it on I have it on 7-day extractions. They're expire. You will have a little button right here, reset extractor. And you don't have to physically go to the planet. You can just sit there, undock, click it, and it resets it for the next cycle. It doesn't move your heads, so you'll lose some efficiency unless you go in and move the heads. But yeah, templates. You can definitely see templates. And then from there, you just import it, but whatever you're doing. And once you import it, it'll set all the links and everything else. The only thing you have to do at the very end is route the final product. So whatever you're bringing in, you just got to route that because that's the only thing that's unknown. But yeah, the templates are pretty sweet. Yeah, a pain in the butt, yeah, absolutely. A billion clicks. Like if you're gonna do it the old way, like you better have, a really old mouse that you do not mind destroying. That's kind of what it comes down to. But yeah, absolutely templates. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Well, no, it's not going to work. But yeah, you can import all of your templates on GitHub. There's a folder of templates that you can put into your game files, and then it'll pull it into the game. For everything, there's 0.0 versions because like the planet mass size and sizes, and for everything from P1 or to P4. So yeah, there's templates for just about everything. It's an awesome tool. I think that the reset extractors is kind of buggy because sometimes you click it, it does nothing. You click it again, it does nothing. Sometimes it takes a few tries to actually reset everything, but for the most part, it's pretty effective. Yeah. The only thing once you do your import of your template, you just got to place the extractor heads and set your extraction timeline and then go from there. So it's really easy. It's really easy. It's really easy. And once you do it, it's awesome. What was this? What? Required please claim paperwork for what paperwork? Whatever. But yeah. So that was one of the cool things they added. What was it? 2024? I think it was 24 or 25. But it was one of the best things that they did is make templates available. But yeah, it did get old. I tried it when it first came out, and from there it went to crap because I had no idea what I was doing. Now, there's people that will argue you to the grave about, min-maxing it. There's some people I know that, do 24-hour cycles on dozens of planets. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of remembering stuff and clicking, and yeah, I applaud them. Not me. Not me. That ain't gonna happen. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I love it. I love it. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, yep, next. So, like I said, I do this as a time killer. Now, there are people I know that can run 10, 12 Ishtars, allegedly not input broadcasting, and do it really efficiently. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not into mining anymore. Mining, definitely not. There is no reason for me to ever mine again. Nope. The whole Rorqual thing was bad enough. Scarcity. I'm really glad, you know, they backed some of that stuff off. I know that proliferation was a bad thing. Like, you know, if you buy a Titan for, you know, under, you know, 50 billion, you know, the biggest ship in the game, that's probably not good for the game as a whole. But the flip side to that is when you make them stupid expensive, nobody wants to use them, and you'll never have newsworthy events, really, or big things happening. So it's like you got to find a balance, and I think they're starting to adjust it because the prices really did come down on a lot of ships. But we're getting there. Give people a reason to undock. The Strip Miner is one of my favorite ships by appearance, and because of that, I take my Procure out from time to time. So, like today, I believe it's one of them today. Oh, let me click. So, mine 2,000 units of ore. So, I do not mine, okay? But there are a few systems we have that are actually asteroid belts, not mining anomalies. So I will go to those systems in Corvettes, you know, the starter ship, with a civilian mining laser, and I will go mine 2,000 units of ore, just that way I can get the daily goal if one of the other ones are, like, unavailable. Like, the big ones I like to do are the kill 25 non-capsuleers, earn 50 LP, and the mine 2,000 units. So, like the shield boost one and everything, like I don't have that capability on all of the characters, but it still makes sense. It still makes sense. So, fun times like that. Mining has its purpose. Like, everybody on Reddit knows NWA, Briseidon, you know. A mining dread could have prevented this. I know that the Veldknot, people that are old enough to remember the Veldknot, or, hear me out, the Veldiathan, okay? Why stop at a, you know, mining dread? How about a mining titan? The Veldiathan. I mean, Poseidon, he says mining dread every chance he gets, and I will always agree with him, even though I don't mine. A mining dread, what was it? Kriba, I believe, with the Veldknot. Kriba. Yes, Kriba. I remember using him as a broker for a super capital sale back in the day. Yep. Hello there, Miso. Hello there. But yeah, a mining dread could have prevented this disaster. I don't know what disaster. We'll make up something. It's Eve. We'll definitely be able to. Come on, hurry up. That's the only thing that I regret every time about spinning an Ishtar. 29 to 31 minutes of sitting here. Ginger Dread Man. When rookie ship Dread. Ginger Dread Man. I love that name. And just so happened we're talking about dreads. I love it. Ginger Dread Man. That's, you got to say it slow, or you're gonna mess it up. So yeah, a rookie ship Dread. Okay. I wonder how you would do that, though. You know, I trained into a Zernitra because, oh man, this is the flavor of the month. Zernitras are awesome. Get one. I have one. I still haven't been able to use it. Anybody that's in, the other side of Geminate, if you would like to, kickstart that pig, I would love to use my dread. Just saying. Just saying. Imagine a dread that shoots rookie ships. I mean, yeah. Anything with good enough tracking. I mean, web it to crap to basically zero. Like, oh yeah, oh shoot. Yeah, that's possible. It's possible. Ships are ammo, but literally. I mean, ships are ammo. Oh, I get it now. You mean a dread that shoots... It doesn't hit rookie ships. It literally shoots rookie ships. Nice. I get it now. See, I'm slow, okay? I didn't get it at first. Yes, that would be interesting. I mean, if you think about it, ships are ammo. In a way. Like, capital ammunition, is massive. Basically like flying in Brave in the old days. Hey! We all started somewhere. Like, I remember, when we were in Saranin and Test was just kind of getting started, they're interceptor fleets. Everybody, you got to get started somewhere, right? You got to get, you always got to start small. Dread blunderbuss. Heck yeah. Basically like flying it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even Goons in SeaTac J, that was when they were the underdog as far as blue partnerships. Yeah, they were even, frigates and stuff like that. Rifters, baby. Rifter fleets. Hello. We all had to start somewhere. I think we've all had that opportunity. But, yeah. Dreadnoughts, I'm a Moros fan. Sorry, I know that's not the, everybody loves the Zernitra and Revelation Navy. But I'm a Moros fan. I prefer Galent ships, especially like the Nyx. The Nyx is, symmetrical. It actually looks right. And yeah, it doesn't have the strongest tank for armor, but it's still, it's decent. The Aeon, if they ever finish the other half of the Aeon, yeah, it'll be unstoppable. If anybody has a Vanquisher BPC, I will buy it from you for 1 ISK. Okay? I would love to have a Vanquisher, but it's impossible to find a BPC. It really is. I'd love one, though. It would be sweet. If it would have lived if it was a shield super. I know. I like my Erebus, thank you very much. Plus, I have an American flag skin on it, which is pretty sweet. I like it. It's fun. We need more capital fights. All this mining and, none of it's going to use. We need more big stuff fights. Ooh, yeah. That's like 60% of the reason I still play this game is in the hope of a capital ship fight. Dreads. Like, there is a really good content creator on YouTube, A Higher Perspective, and he made some really good videos, especially there was a fight, what was it, YZ9? Anyway, where it was like a multi-phase fight where, it was just the protection of a Fortizar, and then it went from, a few dreads to supers to titans, like, to getting smacked. Like, it was crazy. Good stuff like that. I miss the old school, Boogeyman, NC and PL, because if you had any capitals on field, you were basically a ticking clock on how long you could have them there before a random Sino is going to show up and your ships are being deleted. Yeah, those were the good days, the terrifying days. It was about 15 minutes. Yeah, they had spies everywhere and neutral Sinos everywhere else. Yeah, even Black Legion. My first Erebus, I built it myself. Well, and it, had some help with all the components. Built it. 3 days later, died to Elo Knight in Venel. I was very upset. Yeah, it made me mad. Good job, Elo. Thank you for that. Yeah, 3 days. No jump fatigue was a wild time. It really was. Yeah. Can you imagine what that would be like today? Holy crap. Some of the older mechanics, I'm glad that they got away from, though. Like, learning skills, absolutely stupid. Let's see. Learning skills were bad. Losing skill points if you died in a Tech 3 cruiser. It made sense in the lore because, if you're retrofitting alien technology, there has to be a drawback. It made sense, but I hated it. And also upgrading your clone status to make sure that you had more of a clone than what you had skill points. Because if you didn't, you're losing a crap ton of skill points. I'm really glad they went away from that too. Clone insurance, yeah. I mean, we are Capsuleers. We're immortal, right? So by this point in the future, we'd be above such things. The bad days. Like, okay, so if we're so many thousands of years in the future, I'm not trying to bring up in-game politics, but with the recent keep stars that died to, thousands and thousands and thousands of Vexers and drones, how is a drone supposed to be able to actually physically damage a structure like that? Space debris, solar waves, asteroids, like shrapnel that's in space, that's flying, thousands of miles an hour. How is that able to just bounce off the shield, but a tiny little drone is able to inflict enough damage to kill a Keepstar? That far in the future. That part I don't get. My last clones were 100 million a pop. Oh, man. Could you imagine that? Ugh. Good lord. Yeah, don't die. But, yeah, I'm not trying to bring up in-game politics, but I just think it's funny that if we are that far advanced as a species and we have those kind of structures literally perfectly anchored in space, and yet, a drone can damage it. Something doesn't make sense. But I don't know. It's okay. It is what it is. There we go. Ooh, yeah. So, let's see what's going on. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Yeah, I remember that. Upgrading your clone. Let's see here. What was another good mechanic that they finally got rid of? I think that we should stop with the, what's it called? Like, attributes. I mean, they got rid of, like, learning skills. Like, seriously, why do we still have attributes? Like, it should just be a blanket thing, in my opinion. But I get it. Each skill group has its own, attributes, primary and secondary, so it makes sense somehow. I'm glad they got rid of the in-game browser. As a goon, I will remember, so for anybody that doesn't know what a PAP link is, a participation link is basically a way of tracking your participation in fleets to benefit your corporation and your alliance. Basically, it proves that you're active and not just a leech. There used to be some bad links that went through the old in-game browser, okay? Attributes to speed up the learning. Yeah, exactly. It just sucks that you can only change them once a year. Ugh. That's the only thing I don't like about it. That's why I have it very bland. Like, 24, 24, 24. That's the way I keep it on all of mine. Just to make it fair. Because sometimes, like on one of my accounts, I'm doing a lot of Spaceship Command um, skills to perfect some things. And on another one, it's a lot of gunnery. Yeah, it depends. It depends. But, hey, it is what it is. Yep. Let's see, what else? What is something they changed that I don't like? Uh, the in-game music, the jukebox. I wish they would have kept that. I know everybody's like, Eve has sound. Yes, it does, and it sounds pretty cool. I don't know why it became. I know, don't use sound if you're in a tie-dye fight. Yeah, you're right. But normal operations, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Oh, okay, because I can change mine 2 times. I guess I build up over the day. Yeah, so for every year that you don't do it, you'll gain 1. So, like, I did mine when I first came back. So, yeah. So, your change without delay. Your neural cooldown has elapsed, therefore remapping. And will not use any of your bonus remaps. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I almost got to max skills, so attribute doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I know. There's one person I know, their approach is eventually I'll get the skill points. So they don't do like +4s or +5s or anything like that. Their mindset is, I'm just going to keep training. Eventually I'll get the skills. Which that's true. That's true. You almost got max skills? What? You are awesome. Are you that old of a character? Like, really? That's... Holy crap, dude. That's nuts. Like, my oldest character is 2007. And even with a 5-year break, I don't even have 300 million skill points. 2006... Holy cow. That's nuts. So... I am not a fan of injectors. I prefer the old method, good old time and hard work. Uh, on my PI characters, my PI alts, yes, I did use injectors because I didn't want to wait 100 days. Yeah. But other than that, yeah. I'm not a fan of injectors. I can see why they're beneficial, especially if you're new. Like, oh, hey, so this game is awesome. We want you to fly this battleship. But by the way, it's going to take you 13 months to be able to fly it correctly the way that we want you to. But at this, and at the same time, it's like, wow, you have been playing for 4 days and now you have a Titan. That ain't right. And of course, lots of accumulated. Yeah, I do appreciate that the Tuesday 15K and the 10,000 daily that you can get on top of the monthly, which is like what, 225,000, I think, for completing day 12. Yeah, it's good stuff though. It's good stuff. I appreciate it. They've made a lot of adjustments. Some things make less sense than others, but they've done a good job. They do what they can. They do what they can to keep us entertained. You can't pacify everybody. You can't make everybody happy, right? You can't. And that's just, the way it is. It's just the way it is. Alright, let me... Okay, is to the house. Let's get out. There we go. Alright, we'll go clean up this one. Lots of accumulated. Yeah, I think I just seen, I don't know how to say his name. Daupa, I don't know. That really old character. He likes to do a lot of mining. He's been playing Frontier a lot as well. But he showed his. He's got like, I think it was like 21 million skill points all stacked up just from all the giveaway or events and things like that. Stockpile on expert cerebral accelerators. This will help learning. Yeah, that's true. And I think, hang on. And also, what the let me open up the store on that one. The Genius too. Services. Genius, genius, genius. Where are you? I'm not that smart. Where is it? I can't read. Uh, okay, so like they're like 8, 4, 10. Like yeah. So all the expert ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, could definitely do it that way too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the Genius one is what, plus 12s, I believe? I just don't like spending Plex, honestly. Plus, I don't like buying Plex. I mean, wait, what? I could have swore. It's because I'm dumb. Yep, that's why. Bam. There we go. About plus 4 plus it in piles. I spent ISCOM. Okay, okay. Fair enough. I did think that was interesting, though, with this recent event they did for the expansion launch. The Cerebral Accelerator Day daily login reward, how it went straight to being used instead of normally how you could it just goes straight to your hangar. That was a different approach because I normally like to stack them all on top of each other um, as far as I can on the two primary accounts that I am, training. So that was interesting. That was definitely an interesting approach they did. Oh man, good lord. Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, they try not to but yeah, exactly. And that makes sense. I mean, it does. It was just a different approach. I don't blame them. Just like on the in-game event where you could do the missions for the event and then get your ships, like the apotheosis and things like that. Versus, you just log in and get it. I can see why they're doing it that way, so it doesn't, overcrowd an already, crowded market. So all that does make sense. It was just interesting to see. It's nice when they do little, adjustments like that. I mean, they're the ones that see the math. I mean, everybody likes to theory craft and, have at length discussions, but Fenris, they're the ones that can truly see, like, what's going on behind the curtain. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, because I think with a Genius accelerator and with the amount of time that gets tacked on with your skills, it's like another 600,000 skill points a month or something like that with the accelerated learning. I don't remember off the top of my head. But, I mean, good for you, though, to get back to the original point. Like, to be almost completely maxed out. That's nuts. I remember when injectors first came out, and there was somebody that decided to just go whale it and injected to every skill in the game. That would be a ludicrous amount of injectors and money. Ew. Mm-hmm. Yep. Good times, though. Let's see. Let's get back to this. Alrighty. Come on. Whee! Yeah, what was that? I didn't even see Genius. It doesn't look like they have them there. Either that or I'm just blind. Oh, right there. I'm an idiot. That's why. Yeah. So 180 times 4, and, 36. So about 800 million per Genius booster. That's not bad. That's not bad. And, you know, be smart like you and just, you know, stockpile them. Just keep on training. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see here. Hang on. I was just trying to find something really quick. Really? Interesting. Interesting. That's why. Okay. All right, kids. Well, it is almost absolutely perfect time. I appreciate Fenris for the raid. You guys are awesome. A great company. And hopefully you guys flourish for a long time. Plus the gnarly beards that you guys get. I want that cat shirt to be a skin in the game. Okay? That's my only request, Fenris. That's my only request. Please. But I appreciate the raid. You guys are awesome. It is time for me to go hit real life. You know, for everybody here, have a great weekend. It is Friyay. Absolutely. It is Friyay. But as I always like to say, stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble, and I will see you guys later. So, peace out.